Hello and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today is July 2nd, 2025, and we're taking a look at QQQ, the Nasdaq ETF. We're going to discuss some current events and news, then dive into the chart data to see what's happening. First, let's discuss the recent news and events surrounding the Nasdaq. Recently, the Senate passed President Trump's tax bill, which is now heading to the House. This bill could significantly impact the market, especially tech stocks, so we'll want to keep a close eye on how it progresses. Nasdaq has also welcomed 142 IPOs in the first half of 2025, raising $19.2 billion, indicating strong market activity. Now, let's switch over to the charts and see how this news might be reflected in the price action of the QQQ. Looking at the daily chart, we can see a clear uptrend from February 2024. The price has generally been moving upwards, with some pullbacks along the way. We're currently trading around the 550 level. It's difficult to see any influence from the current events at the moment, but we'll look in closer. Let's narrow our view to look at the last few months of data to see if the news has impacted the price in any short-term way. There's been a lot of up and down recently, but it's still maintaining an upwards trend and hasn't decreased significantly. This volatility could potentially be attributed to investors reacting to news about the tax bill and its potential effects. However, the overall market sentiment seems to be positive, as indicated by the Dow's recent rallies. Now, let's switch over to the 1-hour chart to get a more granular view of recent price action. On this hourly chart, we can see a more detailed picture of the recent price fluctuations. We can see that QQQ spent a long time stuck in the low 500s before jumping up to 520, then slowly climbing to its current position around 550. Notice the resistance around 530 that we had at around June 13th, before it rose sharply after. Now let's look at a smaller time frame with the 15-minute chart and view only the last few days. Here on the 15-minute chart, let's pinpoint some key price levels to watch. We see support around 546, where the price bounced several times. Resistance appears to be near 551, a level the price struggled to break decisively. A break above 551 could signal further upside, while a drop below 546 might indicate a short-term pullback. To recap, here's what we're looking at. Key support, 546. Key resistance, 551. Based on the current trend and market sentiment, a break above 551 is moderately likely, 60%, especially if the Senate bill continues to progress smoothly through the House. However, a short-term pullback towards 546 is also possible, 40%, particularly if there are negative headlines or delays in the bill's passage. Keep an eye out for news regarding the tax bill and any significant market announcements, as these will likely influence the QQQ's movement. That's all for today's analysis on Explain the Charts. Remember to do your own research before making any trading decisions. Good luck and happy trading!